Welcome back to our Dynamics Advantage demo series. My name is Adolfo Ramirez. I work with AKA Enterprise Solutions. And what we want to show you today is the ability that you have to track actual deliveries for digital campaigns in Dynet and to schedule billing and revenue based on those actuals. We provide the ability to set up different sources for your actuals. So you could have sources for billing, different sources for revenue, and other sources that you're tracking for reporting purposes set up in the system. Once those actuals are uploaded, and there's automatic ways to upload those actuals from your ad servers into Dynet, the billing and the schedule are automatically scheduled based on what has been delivered, has been received. And reporting is also enabled to show those actuals as they are tracked in the system. So let's go to the application, and we're going to open one of our campaigns. I created this campaign, which is actually tracking actuals for a banner and a leaderboard in the Microsoft.com website. The first line is delivering 3 million impressions, and we are receiving those actuals for revenue and billing purposes from Dart. As you can see, we have not received anything, so if we go to the revenue schedule, everything for every period is on an estimate status. Now, the second line is actually receiving the actuals for revenue purposes from Atlas and the billing actuals from Dart. Same way, we have not received any amounts yet or quantities, so everything is on estimate status. So the first thing we are going to do is approve this campaign. So we're going to do a quick approval action. Once we approve the campaign would be ready to receive actuals. So I'm going to jump quickly to one of our tools to integrate actuals. I'm going to show you the source first. So this sample file, it's a very simple file, shows the order numbers, the line item sequences, the sources that will be sending actuals to our campaign, the period for those actuals that are being reported, and the number of impressions that were delivered. This source file will be processed through a tool called Smart Connect. We created a mapping to track those actuals from that source that we just received and import that into Dynet campaigns. This process can also be done using APIs that many ad servers provide to deliver those actuals, or use tools like this one where a source file, it could be different formats, can be used to bring that information up into Dynamics Advantage. Obviously, in order to do that automatically, the IDs for the campaigns and the line items that are being served need to be synchronized across all systems, but that would be part of how the product and the campaign management is implemented in your environment. So now I'm going to run the process that is going to bring those actuals automatically into Dynet. So as we can see, the records are being processed. Once it is completed, then we can go to our campaign, and now we'll see that each of the lines receive the actuals that were part of our template. So the banner for Microsoft received 100,000 impressions from Dart, and they're both for billing and revenue. And now we see that the period 8 on the revenue schedule has been scheduled with the 800,000 impressions we received. The remaining impressions of the campaign stay on an estimate status, waiting for them to be delivered in the future periods. On the second line, we receive details for revenue from Atlas, 950,000 impressions, and billing from Dart, 850,000 impressions. The revenue then here would schedule 950,000 impressions that were received from Atlas in October, and the remaining number of impressions will be left as an estimate status for the month of November. So we're expecting to deliver those at the end of the campaign. Dynet provides also the ability to throw up your campaigns at the end of the deliveries that would allow you to handle under deliveries and over deliveries when those situations happen. Based on your true up option, you can manage under and over deliveries based on contracted amounts, which would be based on what the campaign quantity is, regardless of what the actuals are, or based on the actual amounts. And with those actual amounts, the campaign will be automatically adjusted to match what was delivered. In that case, that adjustment would create a credit or a negative adjustment of your impressions if it was under delivered, or it would create an additional number of impressions on your campaign to build a client for those over deliveries. That is basically a setup option you have on every line created on a campaign that has actuals tracking. That's basically the functionality that Dynet provides to track and manage actuals for digital campaigns. Just want to quickly show a couple of views. One of them is the Dynamics Actuals detail view that would allow you to see every single actual that is being entered or reported into the system with their source, their period, the number of impressions, and the revenue amount that those impressions correspond to. So this is a very helpful report to track your actuals, compare it to what your ad server has, and helps a lot with the reconciliation process as well. There's also an integration log that will show any issues with your actuals integration. So if something comes up here, it's because there was an error, maybe the campaign ID did not exist, or the line item sequences were not matching, or the periods were not corresponding to the dates that the campaign was supposed to be running. So all those details would be reported here for you to review, fix, and try your integration again. I hope that was helpful. We're obviously going to continue with different features of the product. We will show you all the advantages of using our product and how all the media and entertainment industry processes are handled through Dynet using our GP and CRM solutions. Thank you so much, and again, see you soon.